These are 9 perfumes that you need to smell like rain. Or in the world of perfumes, we usually call these type of fragrances as petrichor. So the word petrichor means the earthy scent produced when rain falls on dry soil. Some of the ones that we're talking today has a photorealistic moment of petrichor, but others are just a beautiful interpretation of how rain would smell like. Starting off strong with one of my favorite yet discontinued fragrance from Marc Jacobs, Rain. This perfume is a very beautiful interpretation of rain. It's not the type of scent that reminds you of wet soil after it rains, but rather this one feels like the summer rain. To me, Marc Jacobs Rain opens up with a very fresh, watery floral that turns into something that's quite fruity, but overall it's still very aquatic, fresh, clean, and inoffensive. A very beautiful interpretation indeed. Next up, let's talk about Replica When the Rain Stops. In comparison with Marc Jacobs Rain, I think this one is more earthy. To me, When the Rain Stops feels like a very beautiful, lightly aquatic scent with a strong pine and patchouli presence in this perfume, so it's woody and earthy also. I would say this one leans a lot more masculine than the ones that we're going to talk about today. And guess what? I happen to own a local alternative to Replica When the Rain Stops, which is Amthra November Rain. The only noticeable difference for me is that amthra leans a lot more soapier and a lot cleaner as compared to Replica When the Rain Stops. But nonetheless, I think this is still a great alternative for the scent. I think this one is 65 to 75% similar. So if you want to smell good but you're on a budget, don't forget to try this Indonesian brand. Next, we have Steamed Rainbow from the escentric. I think this one smells very unique. If there's two words that perfectly describe this scent, is wet and green. This perfume reminds me of that moment when I steamed my white t-shirt on a rainy day. So it smells warm and clean, yet it also reminds me of a wet grass. Now, we're not talking about the Petrichor scent if we don't talk about an Indonesian brand called Alien Objects, which by the way also called Indonesia. This is one of those perfume that reminds me of a wet soil after it rains. A very prominent turmeric note, so it's very spicy. Also smells super edgy and super unique in my opinion. Though I must warn you, this is the least blind buy friendly option because it has a lot of spiciness. Now moving on to the house of labo, we have Baie 19. This perfume smells very ozonic and earthy at the same time. Baie 19 successfully evoked the particular memory that I had for years. I like how this perfume smells like an earthy wet soil accompanied with a fresh rainwater that smells very ozonic. It has the dominant notes of patchouli, ozonic notes, and juniper berries. So we all know that patchouli smells very earthy, but what I like about the patchouli in Baie 19 is that this one smells very edgy. What I like the most about this scent is that the patchouli here doesn't smell mature. I think a woman can definitely pull this off. Now moving on to Escentric Molecule 05. This is the one scent that you need to smell like a walking wet soil. This is a very linear perfume that has only one note, which is cashmeran, and to me this is also the strongest scent from the house of Escentric Molecules. Next up, Amazingreen from Comme des Garçons. To me, this smells like you're walking on a wet green plantation and there's this rainbow available on site. It's fresh, green, slightly sweet, and slightly marine. Moving on to the last one, we have La Culla Bamboo Rain. Bamboo Rain to me smells very pretty. It's fresh, it's light. It also evokes this zen quality to it because it has a prominent bamboo note. So it has a light green woody touch. I love La Culla. This is one of my best purchase from China. That's it. Which one sounds the most interesting? Let me know. Bye!